Okay guys, I'm back again. If I sound tired and fatigued, don't be surprised. I've been working all day, and if you've worked in retail like I do, they can do some stupid things. Anyway, this is just going to be SummerSlam predictions. I apologise for the god-awful SummerSlam music that's playing in the background. That song is terrible, and this goes to show they have no clue about what people are listening to these days. Okay, I'm going to start with the first match that I see on here, which is Jericho and Big Show versus Crime Time. In fact, let me press mute and get this god awful music off. Okay, Jericho and Big Show versus Crime Time. The one way I look at it is Jericho and Show win. They can continue with those two and build some heat on them. But Crime Time could do with winning. They need the rub, I think. And it's about making new stars at this point, and God knows what a hatchet job they've done this year with some of them. So, if Crime Time win, then there's always a feud with the Hart Dynasty afterwards, which probably will be the next thing that they do. But I think Jericho and Big Show are going to win because I think there's more options for them as heels in terms of challenges. Anyway, I'm rambling, sorry. The next one is ECW title match, Christian versus William Regal. William Regal has only really just recently been announced as a challenger for the belt. I think they're going to keep the belt on Christian for tonight, for SummerSlam. Oh God, tonight for SummerSlam, and I reckon they'll probably have a rematch on pay-per-view, and Christian will win because I don't really see anyone on the horizon that Regal can face if he does win. So I'm predicting Christian for now. This is why they shouldn't have got rid of Evan Bourne, but that's another story. MVP versus Jack Swagger. I predict MVP. MVP could really do with a win on pay-per-view. MVP could have really done with being in the main event of the pay-per-view because Lord knows people wanted to see that. But he's in the mid-card, so I think MVP is going to win this against Jack Swagger. And then probably have a rematch on Raw the next night, which is what they seem to do. Kane versus the Great Khali. Kane. And to be honest, I'm not really that interested in the match, to be honest with you. I think Kane is going to win. Dolph Ziggler versus Rey Mysterio. Now, I've been really into this the last few weeks that they've been doing with it. They've done a good job with Ziggler on SmackDown in making him have some kind of importance on the show. I think Rey's run is coming to an end. And it could work in the smart way that if Ziggler wins in an underhanded way, Rey then still has an issue with him. So he wants his belt back, but he also wants his revenge on Ziggler for beating him in a way that he probably will at SummerSlam. And I hope Ziggler wins because he could really do with the rub. He's very talented, and I think he's very good at what he does. So hopefully Dolph Ziggler wins. I'll be looking forward to that one anyway. Okay, so on to the main event matches. SummerSlam website is awful, by the way. This tells you that the people again have no bloody clue. Okay. First main event that's come up is the team of Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase, The Legacy, who I thought were Team Priceless, but no, they're The Legacy guys, versus D-Generation X. Woo! Okay, how many times have we seen D-Generation X get back together since 2006? What, 800 times? Guys, I'm losing count here. Anyway, I think this is good for Rhodes and DiBiase. I really hope they get to look competitive, have a good 15 minutes, and actually look like they could beat them, or even look like they're on par with them. I really hope they do not get that Spirit Squad treatment, where they just got bounced around like jobbers and just annihilated with every finishing move that Hunter and Shawn had. I think D-Generation X are going to win, but I hope that Rhodes and DiBiase are not buried. And they need to not do that anyway because I know they're planning on turning DiBiase face. It looks like anyway. And I know they've got a film out with him scheduled for release in November. So they have to be really careful with how this match is presented. It would be cool if Legacy won and they got elevated. But I think that DX might win. Anyway, look who's in the match. It's Triple H, for God's sake. Okay, the TLC match. Now, this has been superb. I just want to say how superb SmackDown has been on building up their SummerSlam matches, and then looking at how Raw's built up their SummerSlam matches. We've got a grown man super kicking a child. Anyways, I think this is a foregone conclusion of what's going to happen. We know that Jeff has now handed in his release, allegedly. So I'm predicting Punk wins the belt in some kind of underhanded way. Apparently he's going to feud with The Undertaker next. But what Matt Hardy does is going to be interesting because I could almost bet we're going to see Matt involved in this match in some way, shape, or form. I noticed they're doing this injury thing with Jeff now, with his neck and his head, when Punk attacked him. And then I noticed on SmackDown this week when Jeff did the twist of fate, the ladder hit him on the back of the neck. And the commentator made a point of mentioning that. So Jeff may actually win, and he may have won, but it may have been one of those things where he has won, but at what price? So he's injured, and then he is stripped of the belt because of the injury, and then it's vacated. Possibly that's one option. Or Punk really does a number on him, and Jeff gets injured and sent to hospital, or Matt interferes. So I think that's going to happen maybe. Of all the main events, to be honest with you, it's the one I'm looking forward to the most, and it's a TLC match. So I'm expecting big things from this. I think this will be match of the night. And lastly, the fresh, exciting match we have never, ever, ever seen before in our lives. John Cena versus Randy Orton. Okay. I think Orton is going to win. Because they need a strong heel. And it's better to have a babyface chase the champion. I'd like it to see be Orton holding the belt till Mania and at least giving him some kind of credibility, but you never know. They may put the belt on Cena and swerve us all. So really that's it, and you can tell by the enthusiasm in my voice I'm really excited for SummerSlam. I'm joking. I'm just really tired. Anyway, I'm going to stop right here and hope you all enjoy it tomorrow, and hopefully I will put a video up on the review or something. Okay guys, bye.